Salam, this is Bushra, a colorist and beginner artist who loves colored pencils. To me, colored pencils are the medium I used first and longest in my art journey, but I've stopped using them for over a year. Time and effort were my challenge. But guess what? I'm not giving up on my colored pencils. In this video, watch me use mixed media techniques to finish my colored pencils project fast. By the way, this is not my original art. It's a coloring book titled Coloriage Wild by artist Emmanuelle Colin. I'm still slow with my drawings, and on busy days, honestly, I take the shortcut with no hesitation. This step is totally optional, but I love playing with backgrounds and I don't like them plain. I'm going to be using Distress ink from Tim Holtz. I will be testing it first on a side paper. This actually helps me decide the effect I want to create. Between the makeup brush and the mini ink blending tool, I prefer the softer effect that the makeup brush is giving. Next, you will need to prepare a towel or any dry cloth and a sprayer filled with water. If you do not have a water sprayer, it's totally fine. You can use the splattering technique with a watercolor brush. Now simply spray the water over the ink, then lightly dab with your towel or cloth, which will actually lift the pigment up and it will create a stain effect that I'm going for. Now we're done with the background and we'll start with the base layer. I will be using one flat layer of alcohol markers, and over it I will build my colored pencils layers. No need for fancy alcohol brand. I'm using Touch It markers and they are on the cheap side. I recommend testing your markers in advance. It will take time when you create a swatch sheet for your alcohols, but trust me, it's worth it. You will thank yourself each time you use them after doing the swatches. Without my alcohol marker chart, I would honestly waste a lot of time trying to pick the right color. My alcohols mostly do not match exactly with the color on the cap. Also, they dry different from the initial color I lay. I'm going for a pinkish theme, and the alcohol chart or the alcohol swatches is actually helping me a lot pick different shades of pink for the flowers. My art journey started with coloring. I used colored pencils for a very long time. Then I started to learn drawing, and with drawing I started to paint using gouache, acrylics, watercolors, and those are much faster medium compared to the colored pencils. I have a full-time job, and on many days actually I would have to work for overtime. So my time and my effort would be very limited. Naturally, I started to drift away from colored pencils as it took from me much more time and effort. Many of my colored pencils projects are until now on hold. They are not completed. But exploring those new mediums was not bad at all. It actually brought me back to colored pencils, since I'm now able to use mixed media. It makes my colored pencils art finish in a much faster time compared to colored pencil project only. Now all my colors are blocked in. I start choosing 3 colors of my colored pencils, prismacolors. My 3 colors are a shadow color, a light color, and an intermediate shade. This kind of technique will bring your page to life. Everything will pop up and it will give it more depth. I like to work from outside to inside, which means I go to the background first, then I start working around the face, and finally I will start working on the face. Of course, there is no rules. You do you, but this is my own preference. This helps me to keep the harmony in my page, and more importantly, it keeps me motivated to finish it. I admit I'm guilty of losing my motivation halfway and just leaving my page as a work in progress. But leaving the part I'm most excited to color last has been a very good way to stay motivated till the end. I hope that you never give up on what you love. Keep coloring, keep drawing, keep doing art. I would love to hear about your experience with colored pencils and any tips that you might have for me and for anyone who's reading your comment. Don't forget to like this video, and thanks for spending your precious time with me.